What's up, YouTube? Mustang back for another one. Got some news about the build. Got a few things that I want to talk to you about. Also show you guys a new thing that I'm gonna be putting on the car to replace something that I did a couple years back. That's gonna really help things out. Something I probably should have did the first time when I upgraded parts, but I'll get to that in a minute. Guys, I'm a little sad. I'm gonna be honest. As you know, I've been working on getting all my parts and everything together so I can have this car dropped off to be built. And I don't know if you guys can see outside, but we've just gotten more snow in than we've had in the last 25 years. So that kind of pushed me off dropping off the car to be ready for spring. I'm hoping they can squeeze me back in, but if not, we may have to do something that I've thought about, but I was kind of nervous to do, and do the swap ourselves. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you think that'll be something cool to watch, cool to see, if we would just do the whole engine swap in the garage ourselves. So let me know. Come in. Let me know. Well, there's a lot of things going on in the country, and especially the state of Texas, state of emergency. People don't have power, water, people dying. So me being sad about not being able to drop my car off to be worked on is kind of small. But to be honest, I am still a little bummed out by it. We're gonna hopefully find a resolution here in the next week or so and see if we can still get it dropped off. If not, we may just do the build ourselves. It's something that I wanted to have the car done before the beginning of spring racing season, to get out there and have fun, because I made a commitment that I was going to do more racing this year than I've done previously in the past. So we'll see. We'll see. We got a lot of parts. We got a lot of things that's going to go in the car, and we're going to try to reach that 1,000+ horsepower mark and see what the car would run. In the meantime, I want to show you guys something that I made a mistake on a few years back. I would say at the time I was kind of trying to save money, and I probably should have did it the right way the first time, but hey, it served its purpose. But with us building the engine and everything, we're gonna have to upgrade it along with a couple more things. So let me show you guys a few things. All right, guys, we got something here that I want to show you. It's something that, again, a couple years back, we put in a solid return style fuel system. It served this purpose for us for the power that we were making, but we're going to turn this thing up, and this time we're going to do it right. Shout out to a good buddy of mine, Sid, for making me such an awesome deal on the return style fuel system. I got to be honest, guys, between me and you, the price I paid for this thing was actually about the same price I paid for the Sidley return style fuel system. So again, shout out to you, Sid, on selling me this kit. This is the kit that he had on his GT350, and he ended up trading that car in for a car that I really hope to feature on the channel really soon. And I'll let you guys guess in the comments what he upgraded the GT350 to. Write in the comments, let me know what you think he got. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button so I can keep pumping out these videos to you. When you guys, like and subscribe, it gives me the energy and makes it worthwhile for me to actually continue on pressing on making these videos, because in some cases they do become time consuming, and just by you doing that, it shows me that it's worth it. So thank you so much for doing that for me. But back to the previous return style fuel system video that we did. That was my biggest video. It's the video that I've gotten the most views on. I think to date now I've got close to 10,000 views on that video. But we're gonna make another one, and this time we're gonna be installing a stage 4 return style fuel system on the car, and I'll lay it out here on the table before my wife comes back. Yeah, we got to do it before she comes back. And go over a few things with you and just show you a few things about the system. Really, really nice fuel system. It's going to be great. We're not going to have to worry about fuel at all. So let me just show you this. Stay with me. As I'll start with showing you the controller. This is the 4 FC3 controller. It's the stage pump controller. So I'm still trying to decide, do I want to run both the pumps full time, or do I want to run the one of the pumps on a hop switch? That's going to be something that I'm going to get with my tuner about and let him make that decision. If he thinks it's better to run the fuel pumps both at the same time, that's what I'm going to do. If he says put it on a hop switch, that's what we're going to do. We got some electrical cable here, our ground and positive here, fuse holder. As you can see, fuel line, got the fuel filter right there. 4 fuel rails right there. The 4 fuel regulator right there. And they were I believe Scott was the one who took this apart for him on this 350. They were nice enough to label everything for me. So, and as you can see, gosh, look at this 4 fuel pump here. I mean, just a work of art. It's shocking the quality compared to the other kit that I have on the car. I mean, this thing here, you can tell some research and development really went into these 4 kits, and they're recommended by all of the guys that make a lot of power and all the tuners. So that's the kit that I really wanted to put on the car, and now we're going to be able to put it on the car and not have to worry about any kind of fueling issue or anything like that anymore. Now we will have to, not too bright, maybe I am. Let me turn that on. Now we will have to upgrade the injectors. Right now we have Deschwerk 95-pound injectors. We're going to go to ID 1300s for the car, and that's going to be nice. A couple more things we're going to be doing with the car. We're going to go with, you know, ARP head studs, of course, MMR billet chain guides, billet secondary chains, Gen 2 heads. We're going to go ahead and do Gen 2 heads on the build. Also ARP, pretty much ARP everything for this build, because, you know, we want it to hold together and we want it to last. So that's what we're going to be doing. And as you can see, guys, we're going to upgrade that fuel system and not worry about anything. Just stay along. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but just stay along with me for the ride. Who knows? We may be dropping the car off really soon. If it's gonna be months, we're gonna just put on our belt, tighten it tight, and build it ourselves. And hey, if it works, it works. If it blows, oh well, we'll see what we can do. I'm sure a lot of you guys would want to learn in the garage about doing a swap also. So that may be the best route. Who knows? That may be the best thing for the channel. We'll see. We're still going to go and have it dyno tuned, and we're going to make sure we get video and footage of that also. I just really hope I can get this thing together by hopefully late spring, and we can go out and go racing together. Guys, one more thing. I did go out and get an engine stand just in case we decide to go ahead and do the engine build ourselves together, and go out and make some crazy horsepower. So I did go out and buy it just in case. We'll see. All right, guys, one more thing I wanted to address with you guys was we did go ahead and change the name of the channel away from 5 Point Ghost Productions to Mustang Yo. The reason why I decided to do that was I've been doing a lot of graphic design work on the side, and also doing some videography work and things like that. And I didn't want, you know, people being confused with the 5 Point Ghost Productions name and have it associated with the YouTube channel any longer. So I decided to go ahead and separate those two things. The channel has been renamed and relaunched as Mustang Yo, and the reason for that is my name is Mario, so I figured, hey, Mustang Yo, that works. In terms of the 5 Point Ghost Productions, that's going to be used strictly now for business purposes when it comes to me making videos and doing graphic design work for customers and things like that. So I just wanted to address the name change, why the name change was done. Also, Mustang Yo is a little bit easier to find on YouTube when you type it in versus 5 Point Ghost Productions and things like that. So it works for me. Hopefully it works for you guys. Thanks for sticking with me through the change. Now, this is Memphis, Tennessee. Can we please address this? I mean, haven't seen so much snow since I was probably 5 years old, back in the 80s. I mean, this is crazy. See, I did a little work on the driveway, did a little shoveling and things like that to get the car out. Not the Mustang, though. And as you can see, someone's down the road. I don't know if you guys can see that. Tow truck down the road, and people are having trouble. People have been stuck everywhere across the city. We're not used to this type of weather here in the South. It's kind of crazy. When they said it was going to snow, everybody was like, yeah, right. It ain't going to do nothing. And as you can see, I mean, we've got snowpocalypse here, and I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I'm pretty sure if any of you guys are from up north or in other parts of the world where you get a lot of snow, you're looking at it like that's nothing. But for us, when we're pretty hot all the time, warm, this is crazy to us. I mean, just snow everywhere. I mean, it's amazing. And this is starting to melt now, but gosh, it was even more earlier in the week. So, but yeah, this is the reason why Ghost didn't get dropped off as scheduled. So who knows? We'll see what we can do to get that resolved. And worst case scenario, we're gonna just take on the project ourselves. We can do it. We can do it together if push comes to shove. All right, guys.